Hi again. I've got the question about pound pots. What is that and how is it built? So pound pots are similar to music notes, which represent graphical performance of choreography, which they're kind of guidelines for pound pros to lead the training. And to plan the training. It's really useful at the beginning, especially at the beginning, to remember and to follow the whole structure. So, if we see music sheets, there's circles, and how we count them. We count 8 counts. 8 count, it's typical music phrase. In different kind of music, blues, jazz, rock, we very often have 8 counts, which are basically it is kind of a feeling of the music, which is like with the question and the answer. For example, if we hear blues, when we have dum 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 dum, then we're starting to count again on 8. If we take, for example, children's music, when we have a question and the answer, dum 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 dum. Tum 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 tum. So we actually have 8. That's why pound also have 8 counts. And these 8 counts are shown. This number on the top represents 8 counts. How many 8 counts gonna be with this technique? So. It can be 1, 2, 1/2, half. So when it's 1.5, it means it's going to be 8 plus 4. When it's 2, it's going to be 8 and 8. And so on. Then we have then we have a technique which is in the middle. We have intro and arrow and different kind of techniques. And this is the time, how long it's gonna last, how many 8 counts gonna last. Those stripes on the bottom, it's how many, if it's a single tap or it's a double tap. So for example, here we can see it's starting from beat, single tap, and tap, 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 tap. Tap. So this is the double tap, and sometimes we have P, which means pound. We have also this hash mark, which means speed. When we don't have any of it, then we have just normal regular tempo. When we have 2, like this, then it's a double tempo. Sometimes we have just 1, which means that is half timing. So we have 2 beats during 1 move. And we have those stripes as well, which gives us a meaning of division in the song. When intro is finishing and when chorus or verse is finishing. When we see the example of Big Girls, the first thing when we learn music sheets, we look general on the sheets. How is it structured? So when I see this, I can see first intro, then I can see that it's gonna happen 3 times verse, and then here 2 times chorus, because it's the same and it's more active technique, and in the end, bridge and ending, it's pretty different. That's why it shows that it's gonna be a bit more special. In the verse, we can see the progression, typical progression for pound, when we go for single tap, double tap, and single with double tempo. This is very typical progression. Similar thing happens also in chorus. Single tap, and double tempo. Yeah, this is how I read this song. I hope I answered the question which was needed, and see you soon.